Good morning. Welcome to the FAST ISC Forum on Human Values and Sustainability. I'm Dan Toomey, and one of my roles today is timekeeper. So I'm going to flash my 5-minute tag to myself here, okay? That's what I got. And I got my 1-minute one here, too, so in case I need that. But I want to welcome you here. It's a wonderful day. As my Irish mother would say, "'Tis a glorious day." We have been working on this forum for a long time, and I just want to share a few things with you about the forum. First of all, I want to acknowledge all of you for being here and for your commitment towards sustainability and towards each other and towards yourself. This should be a day that many things happen, and they'll happen because of you. You know, when you're worked 9 months with a team to get this going, the night before things go through your mind, and something came to me last night in the middle of the night, got up and made some notes on it. I've been reading this book. It's called The Value of Nothing. And he talks quite about the common. The common, like in the tragedy of the common. Well, to me, this group is like a common. It's a resource. It's a resource that we all will use today. But the other thing that struck me was that if a common is going to work, there has to be a community. There has to be a set of values that cause people to share and govern in ways that everybody benefits. And somewhat, that's what's happening today. And of course, the way we share is that we listen, and we ask questions, and we engage others. We could take that analogy of the common another step and say the world is a common. And our task as people who are interested in sustainability is to be sure that we create the kind of community values that allows us to use that common without destroying it. So let me say a few things about the forum. First of all, you saw our sign. It's in your hands, and I hope you got your little button. And now that I mentioned the button, I really want to acknowledge Angela Osorio for the tablecloths, for the flowers, and for these handmade buttons. All of which she donated to us. So to me, there's a treasure, and on them it says, "In your hands." It's in your hands. And that, I think, is a very important theme, that really it is in your hands. And that's why we have designed this forum the way we have, because we feel it's you who really make the difference. You know, this world has many challenges in terms of the future generation, and preserving that is somewhat in danger, and we're at a pivotal point. And the responsibility falls to us now at this time. So whether we like it or not, it is in our hands. So today, we take a step in some positive way in terms of being responsible to that challenge. I want to say a little bit also about the forum. I think we know that innovation tends to come from small groups of committed people who come together and find a common interest, and out of that coming together in a small group, that's what generates the innovation. So that's why we have designed the forum to be a place where you will sit around a table with others and discuss values and sustainability. That is central. Your discussions are the crux of the forum. At the same time, we need to look at the larger world. We need to look at the issues that are facing us. And we have some wonderful speakers who are going to bring those issues to us, to bring those questions to us. People who have been out there in the world facing those challenges, creating the direction to respond more positively to those. So we have a great variety of speakers and panel members who are going to bring new things, new challenges, and new information to us about that larger world in which we operate to create our own activities, our own actions. And the final thing I want to mention is that each of you also has experiences, and each of you are facing challenges. So you are also, each of your voices are very important. And our intention is that what will come out of this forum is action. So we look to have deep inquiry, but also we intend that you will come together in ways that best fit you to be in action. And now I would like to introduce Michael Adams. There's a few things I want to tell you about Michael Adams before I turn over the mic to him. Michael Adams came to this university 11 years ago. And as it so happens that my wife, Rose, was on the search committee. And one of the things that she always says about Michael Adams is that he came here well prepared. He knew all about the university. He knew it far better than any of the other candidates. So keep that in mind. Michael Adams came here with that, but when he came here, he didn't come with solutions. He came with inquiry. And the other thing he came with was for an appreciation for the founding values. So during that first year, Michael Adams spent a lot of time talking to a lot of people about what the direction of the university should be. And I think it was probably a better part of a year, maybe a year before, through that process of inquiry, he came to the joint commitment that FDU should be the leader in global education. But about the values, we had a founding president of this university was really a world citizen. And he would say that our mission is to create world citizens. In fact, his motto was, in and for the world. When Michael Adams came here, he reached back to those values in many different ways. And one of them was, I don't know if all of you have been down to the other end of the hallway. There's this beautiful paneled room where we have special meals and special gatherings called Hartman Lounge. And he would bring in faculty and leaders and business people to that room to have a special dinner. And during that dinner, there would be some smoke coming out of the back door. And a guy would walk in, and Michael Adams would stand up and say, "Who are you?" or something like that. And he would say, "I'm Peter San Martino, the founder of FDU." And then they would have a conversation about the founding values and what was important in a real interesting kind of dialogue. So he was really bringing to life the values as part of creating a direction and a value for FDU. And the final thing I would say is that if you look around, and if you really have some sense of FDU's history, FDU has really blossomed under Michael Adams.